Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gon' win. If they take your loss, they gon' hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, the Kimbe, I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want it time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep sixes. You should know that it's game time.
Alfonso, this shit wavy.
Hello, welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixers. It's me, Jenny. Got with me BG in the house, and BG is just coming back from an epic game where he got to sit right behind the bench and observe all the tiny little goings on of the game. Why don't you fill him in, BG?
I'm going to just say that I do have a newfound belief. You know how watching on the game, some guys may sometimes seem unengaged, might not seem like everybody's all in, man. Being legitimately in every huddle, yo, they locked in, yo. That team is focused and they look ready. They look ready for a good playoff run. Everybody seems to be on deck, and we look all right, man. I know everybody's going to look at that and say, San Antonio's a bottom feeder team. How can we be excited over a double overtime win against a bottom feeder team? I mean, they're an NBA team at the end of the day, and they're good. I mean, if you look, they don't get blown out, and they got a 7'5" monster that just so happens to be standing in front of the rim most games. So I didn't look at that double overtime game and say, damn, why we go to double overtime? Especially because I was there. I was happy. I was like, hell, more basketball for me. I'm happy. I only get to see the Sixers live once a year. So I was excited to see that team and see how I can see that they are a team during timeouts, during warm-ups, during pregame, everything. They just look like a well-oiled machine as far as non-basketball activity. Do we have basketball activity to clean up? Yes. Yes, we have some to clean up. But we are trending in the right direction. We currently have we're tied for the longest win streak in the NBA right now, longest active win streak in the NBA at 5 games. And I'm interested and ready to make it 6.
Oh, we got to make it 6 and not double overtime to the Detroit Pistons neither.
Before you go, my bad, RJ, because we would have gave it to them by now. I do have a starting lineup.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you for that next. So we good.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. He already announced it. He said no Maxey, but I did have the starting lineup.
There's no Maxey?
Waiting to give it. We got Campaign, Kelly Oubre at the 2. Tobias Harris, welcome back. Nicholas Batum and the big fella. So we toting a pretty, you know what? It's not a large lineup. It's large for the Sixers, though.
Should I be concerned that Maxey and Lowry are not playing?
Yeah, because if it was scheduled, if it was hey, we could beat Detroit, I don't think we would whittle down to one point guard. Like one of them should have to play. I just figured Kyle would be the one playing if Maxey was going to sit, being that Kyle just sat against San Antonio on Saturday. So it is kind of baffling that both of them are out. Because like I said, if it was scheduled, you want to at least have one and a backup, not just one.
Right. When I looked at it earlier today, the only person that was out was Covington.
Mm-hmm. All of them said game time decision. I was watching today too. It said game time decision almost the entire day.
Which is baffling to me because he was supposed to come back at the same time as Embiid. So we're being kept in the dark about Covington for sure. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I mean, it's the end of the season. I guess they figure it's just the Pistons. They can probably win that with Joel in their sleep. And they're probably right, but
We
I just
we
hope nothing serious is wrong that they're not telling us because they have
we
a.
agree with you. We agree with you, Linnell. That's what we talk about now. Like it's weird. I swear
Yeah.
when it's two of us, I hate this screen. I gotta go there. I gotta
Now
go
I'm
there.
like, up it
I
goes.
just move over a little. Oh, but I like Embiid in your background. I just don't like that screen when it's two people. But yeah, Linnell, we definitely is weird. I don't know who's gonna be the backup point guard, but I do expect Cam playing play big minutes. I wish I would have known he was gonna play big minutes before I did my over unders, but it is what it is. Over unders don't get changed often, and I'm not gonna change them today. Maybe they'll make me take unders. Maybe they'll make me take over.
I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen tonight because all of the teams that are kind of fighting for that 6 seed or at least trying to be in the 7 seed are all playing tonight. Now,
Everybody.
I think Miami's playing the Hawks, so
Miami is playing the Hawks.
and I think
Although
Pacers
Trey
might be
Young,
playing like the Toronto Raptors.
they are playing the Toronto Raptors. So two of the bottom tier guys. Toronto has beat some guys lately after they like 16-game losing streak. I think they beat
They beat Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Yeah. So I mean, maybe they could help us out, a little bit. So they do both play though. Trey Young is back on court but not playing. So
Right.
hopefully Atlanta puts up a fight tonight. Hopefully they put up a fight tonight because I would love that 6 seed. Oh, I would love that 6 seed.
I would love the 6 seed, but I mean, that's kind of pie in the sky. I think I I'm really still hoping we keep this 7 seed because now I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. We have 3 games left. Miami has 4. So if we hit all 3 of these, Miami still needs to lose one for us to get that 7 seed secured. Am I right?
We got 3. We win all 3. They win all 4. We would be 47-35. They would be 47-35.
And
And
they have the division.
they did own the tiebreaker on us before we got this half game lead. So yeah, you're right. You're right. You want me to pull up Miami's remaining?
Yeah, I don't think it's scary at
Miami's
all.
remaining is oh no, they got one that they probably gonna lose.
Oh, really?
They got the Hawks tonight, obviously. Then they play the Mavs. Let's not
Okay.
forget the Mavs are in an interesting 6 seed, trying to make sure they stay out of that as well.
I
So
watched them play Houston the other day. I watched Kyrie turn it on in the fourth quarter. Man, he looked amazing. He looked really good. So
and then they closed out back to back against the Raptors. So they got a really good chance of they got a chance of winning all 4, but hopefully they lose that Mavericks game and one of those Raptors games, man. I'm not putting it past them to lose to the Raptors. But I don't even care. Do what we got to do.
I know, but I know. Let's not
So,
make it harder on ourselves.
so you're saying, what you're saying is, I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. What you're saying is you would rather stay 7 and face Milwaukee first than get 6. I'm sorry. You would rather stay 7 and risk the chance of getting out of the playoffs than secure 6 and play Orlando?
Oh no, I would definitely rather get 6. I just don't see how that's happening. Pacers are going to have to lose.
But you act like that can't happen. It's not like
They're
they
going to have
got
to lose twice, though. How many games they have left? 4?
they got the same amount. Yep, they got the same amount as us. They got 3. I mean, yeah, we got 3, right?
We have 3.
Yeah, they got 3. They got 3.
So they have to lose 2 of those 3, right?
Do you want me to pull up theirs?
Sure.
I'll pull up their remaining. Their remaining is they can lose. They play the Cavs. The Cavs
Okay.
fighting to try to get that 3 seed. Man, I told y'all a couple weeks ago. I said I got a feeling we can move up to like 5, and don't be surprised if it happens. We got a chance, y'all. We got a chance. The schedule is easy for us. It's easy for us. So that's why we just got to worry about ourselves. We have to worry about ourselves. We got to handle our end of the bargain, or then it don't matter. We just gonna be in the play-in. We just tuning up for the play-in. But if we go out here and just handle business, I think we got a shot. We got a shot.
I think that tonight should be good. Orlando, can we get all hands on deck for that? I think we're going to need it.
Maybe
Orlando is very close to getting like
so.
third
I
seed.
know a lot of people not. They got the third right now, and the way Milwaukee playing, they could easily get the second.
Exactly.
Milwaukee trash. Milwaukee.
So I think Orlando's going to be in it. They're not gonna be sitting guys. So
Okay,
we
well,
need to.
don't sit nobody. We not either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We need all hands on deck. We need these guys to get out of whatever injury protocols they're in, and
It-
then and
this
then
could be this could be one of the scenarios where, hey, we cool with them sitting today against Detroit, Maxey and Lowry, but would rather have them for the next game.
yeah, and
Maybe
then we
that's what it is.
play Brooklyn, and Brooklyn has killed us all freaking year. Because
With the most random dudes. Oh my
I
god.
know I don't get it.
The Pistons won't roll over, RJ. I don't think. I mean, Profit. I don't think they're gonna roll over at all.
Oh,
But
definitely not.
I don't need a bad team to roll over when my team better. I just need my team to play the way they're supposed to play. I don't want you to roll over. Give us your best shot, but we
Yep,
should win this game. The the, sp-
100%.
the spread was what the spread was a couple minutes ago. It dropped a point. Oh, it went back up. I'm sorry. So it dropped when the starting lineup came out, but now it went back up to 15 and a half. The spread's the spread for a reason. They believe that this team is bad and we're good.
So, what are your keys to victory then?
Uh, I hate this one because I hate playing bad teams when we need a win, when
Yeah,
we should win, because I don't want them to come out with a lack of effort, a lack of intensity because of who it is. I hope that we just treat it like a playoff game. So I think now to the end of the season, until there's zeros on the clock and the Sixers have no more games to play, we need to treat every game like a playoff game, albeit it's going to be hard to get up for these last 3 games because these aren't top tier teams. But we got to get in that mindset. And me personally, like this is not me just trying to throw you some flowers and make you think everything's going to be okay. I seen that huddle and they look like they locked in. They look like they locked in. Now it's about putting it on the floor.
I hear you. And part of that whole huddle and being locked in comes down to the coaching staff. So I think that with the folks that are out and the odd little lineup we got going on today, um, Nick Nurse is going to have to make some adjustments. So it's going to be about coaching for me.
Coach, and the thing is, I do agree. Coaching is always key. If we put the bad lineups out there, we definitely can lose this game. But man, if we lose this game, I don't think it'll be on Nick Nurse. Like our worst players should be able to win this game. Our
Yeah.
worst players. So just play our brand of basketball, and we should be fine. Whether it's your turn to get in the game or not. If Ricky Council don't play 1 minute tonight and we win by 16, I'm happy. If Turk Smith don't get in the game for 10 seconds and we win tonight, I'll be happy. I just want us to be playing good basketball going into the playoffs. And currently we are. We got 3 left. Let's keep it going.
Absolutely. And I hope after the Spurs game, the fourth quarter, Ricky Council does get some minutes because my guy had the best freaking pass I've seen. I don't even remember the last time I saw such a clean dime.
That wraparound was nasty. I was going crazy. No, I was going more. I wasn't enamored with the pass because I was so excited that Batum made the 3 that I didn't pay attention to the pass until the replay was on the screen. I looked up like, damn.
That was amazing.
I don't know how he made that pass. Oh man, Ricky and Jen, you think me and Carl go at it? I was yelling. I said, y'all see what happened when y'all give him minutes? I'm like, dude on the end of the bench just said, he literally just turned it. He gave me a smirk and just shook his head. Because, I mean, he's effective. He's been effective every time he's gotten a lot of minutes. I will admit there's games that I've seen him get 4 minutes or so and he looks out
Yeah.
of place. But when
Yeah,
he
but they
plays,
haven't been games that have been key, right?
exactly. We needed a win. Again, remember what we said. We said once Embiid came back, our goal was, hey, we maybe can sweep the rest of this schedule. Well, let's go get it. And he was a part of one of those big wins. Albeit against San Antonio, it was a big win.
And it was clutch moments. Like a lot of times with these young guys, especially on two-way contracts, they're still a little finding their feet, but Ricky Council is always clutch when he needs to be clutch. I have not seen him falter when he needs to do
And,
something that's going to make us win a game.
and you know the most glaring part about that to me is when it was. He didn't play amazing minutes in the first half. He
Right.
didn't even get in the game.
Right.
He played in the second half and 2 overtimes of a close game. So every minute that he was out there was kind of key. And he did not fold under pressure. He did not fold.
I think Nick Nurse definitely trusts him a bit, but he's still got him on like a short leash, even though I think he should give him a. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he's on our team next year because God only knows what's going to happen. It's going to be a fun summer. I hope.
But you know what confuses me about it, though, Jen?
What?
What is the difference?
The Downton of it all?
Oh, my goodness. How did you do that?
Read your mind.
What's the difference between those two as far as experience, as far as age, as far as what they like? He plays Dalton, and I'm not, and this is not me saying Dalton doesn't deserve any minutes. Like, I like when Dalton's out there. Like, I don't mind the kid, but I just don't understand when we got a team full of guards, do you not go play the 6'6" guy?
I don't get it either. I also don't get why they signed him to the contract and not Ricky Council. But I don't know. I guess they see something in him that I haven't seen yet. He's all right. He's all right.
And that's the thing. This is not me saying Dalton doesn't deserve to be on this team. I like Dalton. I like that when he open, he makes shots. I like that about him. He's a point guard. He doesn't play scared. But I do feel like Ricky Council can give us something. Hey, let's try. So the second Covington went down, we should have just said, hey, Ricky Council, let's see if you can fill in for the 12 minutes that we give Covington. Let's just see. Mm-hmm. Let's just try. And he just never, he got the shot a couple times. Every once in a while you would say, oh man, Ricky Council played 14 minutes. But why not a consistent spot in the rotation when if Covington was here, he probably would be a 12-minute guy, right? Don't you think?
Oh, definitely.
So if Covington will be a 12-minute guy at 36 years old, why not give this young guy a chance in today's NBA? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it
either, BG, but guess what?
I know what. You ain't got to.
Now, for BG's Over and Under.
Yeah.
She thought I was slacking. She thought I wasn't ready for my segment. Here we go. All right, I got 3 for you. I have 4, and I'm thinking about doing 4, but I didn't want to use the 4th one because I knew the spread was going to change a little bit. So, in case you didn't know, Jen, we are currently tied for the lowest turnover per game in the league.
Wow. Our team is?
Philadelphia 76ers.
Philadelphia 76ers?
Are tied with the Boston Celtics with 11.3 turnovers per game. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Either.
I didn't know that. We damn near 80 games into the season, and I did not know that.
Good job, Sixers.
Against a bad team, the Detroit Pistons, we agree are, and with it being so close to the playoffs, and like I said, I want my team playing their best basketball. I think we need to be below 10 or below to in the playoffs, in my opinion. So I said treat every game like a playoff game. So against a bad team, can you hold it under 9.5? Can you hold it under 10 turnovers?
I think so. I'm going to take the under on that one. I think so.
I think I'm going to take it too. I think it's going to be right at that number. I think it's going to be like 9. On the dot, it'll be 9. If we don't play sloppy basketball, if we look at this team and say, hey, we're better than them and we should beat them, we shouldn't turn the ball over. So I'm going to go under. It's playoff time. Ain't no time to be turning the ball over against bad teams. On to the next. This one is tough because I made this number high, Jen. I made this number high before all those game time decisions turned to outs, especially with campaign in the starting lineup now. I'm scary about this number. I put the bench at 35.5.
All right, so who's our bench?
I don't care who our bench is. I'll go first. I'm going over because our starters are going to handle so much business in the first half, so much business in the first 36 minutes, 3 quarters, that the bench will have no choice but to get 35.5. I don't know who it's going to be. Ricky Council, maybe that's a bold.
We don't know. It could be D'Anthony Melton. Is he playing? Do we know?
It still had him listed as game time decision, but I'm pretty sure he's. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me hit full report because what I just saw, I didn't see his name. He's not on the injury report. Kyle Lowry, Tyrese Maxey, Robert Covington are only names on the injury report. DeAnthony Melton is apparently playing tonight.
Over.
DeAnthony Melton is apparently playing tonight. But
Over.
won't be fool's gold. Remember the last time he came from his back injury, he played about 12 minutes, and then he had to go sit right back down. So, you sure?
Yep.
I'm going over too. Like I said, I believe in this team overall right now, and I think the starters handle business, and the bench is going to be out there. I can't see Nick Nurse going into this game even considering his starters playing over 30 minutes. I just don't. We shouldn't even. No starter should play over 30 minutes tonight. Point blank, period. Last but not least, I dropped my paper. Hold up. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Forgot about this one. This one is kind of, excuse my French, kind of ballsy.
Ooh.
We're going for our 6th straight win.
Yes, we are.
So I like the number 6. So I'm just going to go with 6 players in double figures. The number is 5.5 players in double figures for the Sixers tonight. 5.5. I'll let you write it down while I go. Again, I believe in this team. I believe in this team. I could easily see it. And not only can I see it, one of them players going to be Nicholas Batum.
Oh, boy. All right. So we got the big fella.
We got Batum. We got Tobias. We got Oubre. We got Campaign in the starting line.
Okay. So I think big fella. I think Oubre. I think, wow, there's balloons.
All I did was count. I was just counting your numbers and balloons. I don't know what's going on.
Campaign, I think, get double figures. Paul Reed could get double figures. DeAnthony Melton could get double figures. Who else am I missing?
Ricardo Council.
Maybe if he gets some time.
I'm going easy over.
All right, I'm going to go
I think
over.
we get like 7 players in double figures.
Wow.
I think we get like 7 players in double figures tonight. I believe.
So, all right.
Jose said he's taking all 3 overs.
All right.
Jose said he's taking all 3 overs. You know what? Let's just throw the 4th one in there. We're going to stick with, I'm going to see what it is so we can get the exact number so that we're not cheating the system. If anybody want to put a ticket in real quick, right before the game, the line is now 15.5. Sixers win by 15.5. What you think, Jen? That's a large number.
That is a big number. And I think before the Spurs game, I would have been all for it. But since that was such a doggone struggle, I'm going under.
So we have beat them by 8. We have beat them by 18. And we have beat them by 32. Hey, Jen, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I'm going to whisper it to you. And then I'm going to let you decide if you want to take over or under again.
All right.
Kate
Cunningham isn't playing? Okay, under. I mean over.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, dog. That's what I like to hear. I'm going over as well. Look, I said there's no way Jen she ain't thought about this yet.
Nope.
Kate Cunningham is listed as out. So I'm going to go over as well.
Yeah, that should be.
Jose, you sure about that last under? After I just gave that information? After I just Kate Cunningham ain't playing. And you saying we can't beat this team by 15.5? I think we could beat this team by 15.5.
Oh, I almost forgot about KJ. He can get double figures.
You completely forgot about KJ. Oh, he said he's sticking with his under. He's sticking
All
with his
right,
under.
he's sticking with his under. Well,
all right, Jose. While we starting this up, make sure you type your bold in the chat so I can put you up here. Jen, what you doing for bolds today?
Bolds today. I'm gonna go with Joel. No, I'm not gonna go Joel. Tobias.
Ooh.
Can you give us 20 today, Tobias? Can you give us 20 coming back from an injury?
Like I got the bold police in my ear and they telling me they don't know. Hold up.
25.
They said you got to go at least 24. They
All
said
right, 25 it
go at
is.
least 24 to be bold. To be bold, albeit after injury. I don't know if 20 is bold enough. Jose, I like Jose's.
Triple
like
double
her.
in 3 quarters. Woo.
And 3 quarters? That's very bold. That's very bold. That's very bold.
Mr. Turner, Maxey is out, my friend.
What's your name? Serial Knack or C Real Knack said Melton with 10 assists tonight. My bad if I butchered your name. I apologize. I'm going with damn. I just had it right in my head. I forget what it was. Oh, I remember. My guy, my new friend, because I was actually excited for everything that he did in the fourth quarter and overtimes. Nicholas Batum. 6 threes made tonight for Nicholas.
Nicholas Batum with 6 threes.
6 threes made for Nicholas Batum tonight. Something crazy. I'm going crazy. Forget bold. We changing it. We changing this segment to crazy predictions. Nicholas Batum with 6 threes tonight. Book it.
All right.
Well,
6 threes for Batum.
I mean, all 3 of the ones he made last game was huge. Huge. Thank you. I seen what you remember that stuff they say about they used to say about PJ?
Yeah.
I seen it. He would like when you watching the game, you watching the game. But I was just watching him whip Wemby's at like he was being so physical with Wemby. I was like, oh yeah, I see it now. I see why Batum's on the Sixers. And I've noticed it over the last couple of weeks. He's been guarding the best player on every team.
Yeah, he has.
On every team. And he's how old is he? 36?
He's got to be.
He's guarding every team's best player. Guard, big, small, whatever they are, Nicholas Batum is guarding them. And not to mention he's the best inbounder in the league. So with that being said, look at the top of the screen.
Yeah, wait, and your mama's got a question.
The council is playing, but we don't know if he's playing.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense? Council will have on a uniform. But
whether he gets minutes or not, Mama, we don't know. Let's hope.
Only Nick Nurse knows the answer to that question. Oh yeah, Batum definitely got quick feet. I didn't know he had it, but he definitely has it. He definitely has it because I did not know he could move like that. But with that being said, man, we gotta get ready for this game, man. Look at the top of the screen. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. We go by word of mouth advertisements, so please don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Just hit subscribe. Just come be a part of the family. You don't even got to watch the show. Just hit the button. But we love
if you watch.
We love if you watch the show too.
That'd be nice. Kareem,
right.
What's wrong with Maxey? We don't know. We don't know.
I
think it's just like a rest thing, but
so you got to think about it. He had the bad hip, right?
Mm-hmm. And then he played for 53
and then he
minutes.
Played 50. Yeah. You took the words out of my mouth. He played a lot of minutes on Sunday. So take the rest. Take the rest. Get ready for the playoffs. And we will be back here for post game. Jen, you coming back? You coming back? We didn't know Telvide. You want to know Telvide?
Go ahead and know Telvide.
You want me to know Telvide? All right, man. If y'all didn't hear what I said earlier, see, Jose tried to catch me. No Telvide. I see that un amigo que la diga, un amigo que la diga, una amiga. Wepa to my Spanish compadre Jose. We'll see y'all at the end of the game. Let's go Sixers.